Yo. So I'm gonna continue the Hogwarts game. It is raining a lot today. Yeah, so last time I figured out how to open these doors, and I did some I completed some side quests. Today I probably gonna do some main quests, because I was seeing that I'm level 13 already. Where's this movie? I'm level 13 and I probably already the quests. this quest is required level 3 and this is 4, and this one doesn't say. I also can deliver this quest. Probably I'm gonna do this first, and then I'm gonna do the main quest, because if this is my level and the level required is about this, then I'm way over leveled for this quest, and I don't know why.
I don't believe so. I think he was simply presenting how one might feel, or specifically how he might feel.
I don't know why that is. And I don't know if I have to do all that mirrors with the butterflies to be able to speak with the other Hufflepuff student as well, or if I can speak with her right now and tell her that I figured out more mirrors already. So
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down my gobstones.
Hello, Zenobia. I found all your gobstones.
Really? I didn't think it was possible. However did you do it?
Common sense and basic magic.
Well, may I have my gobstones back?
I've seen someone else playing this quest, and you can choose to keep them instead of giving it back. It's quite fun.
Of course, they are yours after all.
Oh, how wonderful. I shall dedicate all of my future victories to you. Speaking of which, now that I have all
That's
my
nice.
gobstones back, I wonder if anyone in the common room would be up for a game.
So is she going to lose all the gobstones again? So
I'm sure they'd be willing to play after the trouble spent getting them back. It's a fine idea.
Isn't it? Oh, we'll have so much fun together, laughing as all the losers get sprayed, which won't include me. Very well, off I go. Wish me luck.
she didn't learn her lesson. Maybe I should have said the other thing. Well, she's still growing up. She'll eventually learn her lesson after losing another time. Okay, so I still can't find my common room just by memory. I know it on the map. I know it is. I know it is here. Because I think I went to the common room and I forgot. forgot to see if that student was here, and as well I really need to grab some items. Maybe I need to do more main quests in order to be able to use that. Is this her? Maybe. Can't remember her face. I don't even know if she's back here.
You can test me. Go on.
Probably, I think she had a name over her head, unless she's not relevant to any quest anymore. Maybe you cannot interact with her again, but well, let me see if I learn the way here. So it is through. Oops, what did I do? You can just break stuff by going over it. It was a symbol here of a chest. Maybe it was this chest. I opened it already. Now it's up here.
Revelio.
Where is it? Is that thing? No, I don't think so. I don't know. Showing me a chest, but I don't know where it is. Oh, it is near the moving stairs. But the moving stairs still go. What is that? Is that a missing texture? It has a missing texture, I think. I haven't seen. I don't remember seeing any bugs there. Or did I saw one? Maybe I saw one or two. But nothing too relevant. Where does this go? Lower grand staircase. That is the grand staircase then. Is this? She's slithering. She's slithering common rooms. This is bedroom. Oh, there is a. Well, I guess.
Lumos.
Is that where I was before? It looks like this. This thing, maybe there are more. I don't see any butterfly here. There's a chest. These small chests always have coins on them. It's probably not here because I have the spell and there is no butterfly. It's maybe further away. No. What is this? Down there it seems it's not because it has pillars in the way, but columns. But Maybe here. Oh, I see it. Yeah, this seems like it would be. Is this a door? Looks like a door. It would be the place for the Slytherin common room. It's here. There is another staircase here. Cannot look further up. So yeah, it's raining a lot and there is a lot of wind today. Cannot.
Lumos. Revelio.
Cannot do anything, but it looks like a door. So maybe it will be used later. It's locked. This is all locked. So I'm sprinting. Okay. So this is the way to go to the grand staircase. Can I do something with this? Because I have a... I wonder if I can use this. Okay, so this is... I was afraid it was going to detect me, but... So this is how you open these chests, okay. I wonder if they only have money on them. But there was a lot of money. And I could visit a merchant to sell the... But before I do that, before I forgot, let me just tag the quest. This one is a lower level one. Yeah, I could do that, but sell the items to the merchant, but if I'm in here. I know where it is the library, but I want to keep some items. Some look cool.
Professor Sharp terrifies me. He glances sideways at
I could have search for it as well on the internet. How could I use that chest, but
No.
I didn't, I
Is
forgot.
she growing Punjus onion again?
Good morning, Professor Garlick. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie.
think this is the student. No?
Ah, hello! Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together.
Awkward.
How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bowl. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root.
Not the YouTuber.
Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm
Here.
tug.
Well, they are wearing gloves to the garden. It is a pretty teacher, their biology one.
Quickly! Place your mandrake in the new pot and cut down the soil!
What? Quickly.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease.
What was a new...
I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student.
I cannot speak with her. Who is this?
I should think Professor Garlic would be more careful with her mandrakes.
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
This guy is about to get one last finger.
Well, Madame Kagawa said she's never seen anyone with such form on a broom. She even had the rest of the class watch me to see how it's done. I once flew to Ipswich and back. Yes, I did. Don't look at me like that. I've seen all the moles. Every one of them. They all look the same. Try riding a hippogriff. You'll soon learn that Kagawa's techniques are lacking practical uses. Did you know that you can use the mandrake to defend yourself? Why, the very idea. Why would Black want to be headmaster of Hogwarts? Of course, I'm not sure what job he'd actually be good at. Perhaps something at Azkaban. What do you think Black's wife is like? She must be miserable. Although, not while he's here, perhaps.
This one is a bit like me. Talking about very different topics
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
in just half a minute. What is this? I can collect it. Just all a classroom material. Maybe this is a place to go to get a lot of ingredients. What is this? Just snipping the professor letters. Dear Professor Garlic, how very thoughtful of you, and to remember that strawberries are my favorites. They are as sweet as can be. It's no wonder muggles love them so much. I love them too. Everything you cultivate seems to be of such high quality, from beetroot to berries. I do hope that my darling niece can learn this skill. Whilst under your tutelage, Leonardo so addresses you, so adores you. Why did I read this? As do all of your students, I'm sure. Warmest regards, always. Warmest. Warmest regards, always. Eleanor Everleigh. Like, did I steal the letter?
I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in his classroom. Most strange.
What are they doing? They're training to be a mimic.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
I'll say. Nearly went deaf.
Well, yes. Of course, the cry of a mature mandragora can be fatal, so remember to keep those ears protected. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
I was talking. Isn't she Leonor? Or is she Leonor? Sometimes you hear them
Dittany's
talking.
restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure where the sun comes from. Okay, so this is how you make ingredients, maybe. The leaves of this medical herb are used in Wiggenweld potion. Dittany seeds can be purchased at the Magic Neep and can be grown in pots of any size. So I guess that in your instance room you can have pots as well. I don't think you have to come here to this classroom every time. This is the same description as before. Okay, so it takes some minutes to grow, I guess. You can add fertilizer to this plant to increase its yield. You can create fertilizer and conjuring a dung compost. Okay, this is Dittany.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
I bet they do.
What should I be doing right now?
I'd like you to get some hands-on experience with the Chinese chomping cabbages. They're in the greenhouse, just across the footbridge. Mr. Pruitt will assist you with them.
That she was going
Now
to say
remember,
something.
a wand is not a trowel.
Okay, so it shows you how long it takes. I don't think I have that spell. Which one is it? Will I have this spell? Maybe not, maybe it was just It's not any one of these. Yeah, maybe it's just in the
Hello.
description.
Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but you'll lead.
I'm leading. I don't know where it is.
Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good.
I'm
But you
here,
outright
brother.
slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Typical Slytherin trick, dropping a dragon skull on someone during a fight. We Gryffindors fight with honor. And Hufflepuffs too. At least you did.
In my face of pain. Listening to
Here we
people
are,
praising.
home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on, grab a few of those. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
How do I do that? Oh, I can select
Look at that! They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters.
Yeah, I think
Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... Well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I think I saw a video about herbology focused fighting or something like that, and it was very OP. I think this works like summoning class or something.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Disappears. It's interesting how it doesn't attack me. So that number 0 out of 3 is maybe the ones I have. I can have fighting at the same time. I can throw 3. There's a lot of stuff to pick up here. Nothing here. Where am I going? I think I didn't need to come up here. I can always sprint. Because this is it's a bit confusing, but it looks very nice. Look at this. I'm not sure if I should try to increase the graphic settings. Inventory is full. Come back later. But, this game really looks nice, the places, and
Was that helpful
Sun is
reminder
open.
as to why we could always wear our dragon
this is to go outside.
I've learned our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
3 minutes left.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Okay, this one is complete.
Those
Says
mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me
going
my
up on levels.
damned hearing.
To make anything grow, we must first understand it. That goes...
What is this? Odorous potion, a potion that enhances the drinker's defense by covering them with other rug skin. And what is that on the right? Is a grief and a broom and what is that one? I forgot the name of it. I guess it's the one that pulled the cards or something, the courages.
Well as friendships, kindness and concern are as necessary in the greenhouse as in the Great Hall.
She's also drinking tea. In real life, I also like to...
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
to take care of plants, and I worked a bit on just helping, not actual paid work or anything, but on a farm. It is really nice to do stuff in nature.
I don't understand why people go on about
They don't just take 9 minutes to grow though. Not at all.
Do you think
Okay, what am I
anyone
doing?
out
Okay, I
there
have more
secret
quests.
passage in Hogwarts?
More main quests. I got any gear. When did I got this? I don't remember. I think I like this one the most from the ones I have. This almost look like lightsaber handles. It would actually be nice to have a new Star Wars game like this. Yes, you have the Jedi ones. I also have bought the first one and I wanted to play it. I think this one is close. I'll do this one first.
Surprise me if new ones popped up occasionally.
It's close.
Gardens at Hogwarts.
It's closer than I thought.
Shouldn't there be auras or someone from the Ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade?
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent, which he is.
There's some students I've never seen before.
I think there were doxy eggs as well. But surely those were curdle.
They're waiting for the class or something. It reminds me of this is the potion classroom
More than he's letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
of university or school classes. People waiting before the class.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw.
He's talking about
Before
himself.
today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
Oh, this professor seems a lot less nicer than Snape at the beginning of the story.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
I guess if I fail the kitty, it's over. It's probably a different direction than before.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir.
Already made it.
Not an easy potion to brew. Well done.
It was
And from what I
quite
hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
Professor Sharp said that Wigan-Weld potion can treat injuries. Hope.
My parents considered keeping me home from
No, I
school
was
this
listening.
year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
I was listening.
Don't fret if you run out of ingredients. I simply grow most of what I need.
My Wigan-Weld potion's utter rubbish. Wish I could just replace it with one from J. Pippin's.
I don't even see the guy who interrupted me.
Proficiency and potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
Fine job brewing your first Wigan-Weld potion. But there are many potions yet to learn. This is going to be a busy year.
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror. I wish he talked about it more.
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wigan-Weld potion.
Oh, you're the new student. I've heard much about you. Thank you. I'm Amit, by the way. Pleasure, truly. And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wigan-Weld potion on their first try. Well done.
He didn't disagree. It's maybe
Glad I was able to get it right the first time.
You must simply have a knack for potion making. Some students seem so confounded by potion recipes, it's as if they're written in gobbledygook. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Professor Shaw is firm, but quite clever. See you soon, no doubt.
See you soon. I think I don't. I have to speak with the professor.
Professor, what should I be doing again?
You should have collected the ingredients from my office and begun brewing a potion at your cauldron. Finish your potion, and then return to me.
Professor's office. Where is it? It's maybe not on the. Maybe.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Yes, but why does that matter to you?
Brilliant! And it matters because you can be a part of something truly creative.
I'm
Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Endurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I don't know, Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
Very well. I'll bring you a Fwooper feather.
Brilliant! Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Yeah, just because I want to see what you're brewing. They're brewing this.
Keep your potion stations organized.
I'm not sure if they are that unvaluable. As he said. And then I am snooping around. Snipping or snooping? I think it's snooping. Memorandum. Date 31st of December 1875. From our office. Bergin and Burks. Bergin and Burks has had an increased amount of activity outside of ordinary shop hours, particularly in the wee hours of the night, with suspicious deliveries being made to the shop's back entrance. Given what you know of the shop reputation, we are adding more orders to join these that have already been watching the shop. You are amongst the new additions. Further instructions to follow. I wonder if I can come back. I'm not sure if I what is. Do I have stuff that I don't want? This will be cool to use on the. And this is a legendary one. Yeah, I don't want to. Maybe not. Maybe I don't need all these ads. This is legendary though. Some of them are funny. Superb. Yeah, maybe I'll destroy this one. Just in case. It is another scarf. It's locked. I need to go up one level to use it. It gives a lot of defense. And I cannot even see it. Cannot even try it on. But is there a level 14 item if these
A well-prepared witch or wizard
are very
always has
easy
a few potions on hand.
quests? This is actually part of the main
Here's the
story.
flopper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Endurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
He has the same genes of the twins.
Should you
Always
chop
good
the
twins.
Dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
Just have to do nothing.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
Get it! Not again.
Of course.
Dragon Duck! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again.
Nice. Okay, so if I want to my house to win by points, then I did the right choice. Just, not
Wasn't
less
expecting that
competition.
literally to blow up in my face. It was rather brilliant, though. I'd better clean up. You should finish brewing your potion if you haven't already.
I got to see if it works.
Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
Damn it. Gonna cost points to Hufflepuff as well.
I brewed an Endurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
Okay, will I have access to
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
just casually breaking. Okay, so let me see the scarf. Oh, it's all back. I like this one more. And that one gives me 30 offense. I feel like I can get very OP in this game easily. I'm not sure if I can. I cannot.
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
Yeah, it's on you.
Professor Sharp wasn't happy. Leave me out of your grand plans next time.
Sorry to hear that. Hopefully he's already forgotten about it. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise, fewer explosions.
Yes, you are not that much more mature than the gobstone girl. Okay, so do I have? It's not that. Do I have any other? No, there is only this one. It's level 4, so I might as well do it. I don't have any telling me I can learn this spell, but if I don't enter the herbology corridor, I should search the grounds around the herbology wing for the entrance to the animal herbology. I guess I can do that as well. But this will give me another item, so I'll do it later. I want to see how to
Off on another adventure, are we?
I hate to see a creature get put down like that. But
They
trolls
also-
have no business in Hogsmeade.
They also open the door for you. It's quite far away. I probably should fast travel here, because it's all the way on Hogsmeade. Or not? Where is it? I'm not sure if I have the... Oh, there's a squirrel. Squirrel friend. Fellow squirrel. Is that Hagrid's? Hagrid said. This is his bathroom. I'm stealing all his money. I think this is not Hagrid's. I think it is. Can't remember the fireplace. If they made it like in the movies.
I should investigate.
Investigate what? Did I miss something?
Revelio.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll. And Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matabeleland. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Yeah, is she...
Be on your guard.
She's staying here in the...
Pardon! How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be sick.
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
What are you doing? You will not survive this. You insolent!
Tell Rookwood to find me himself. Accurate. Incendio.
He has to find...
I'm a full pie, my belly! This is a fast way to get yourself killed, you know?
Well, it's... funny.
I will not be...
Incendio!
My family...
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
The collection section of your field guide has been updated with new animated. You may learn valuable insights on enemies such as their weakness and certain spells. Okay.
Perhaps some nice plans. We can hurry them off!
What the
I'm not going anywhere. You'll take this student over my dead body! That's just fearful!
I'm getting overwhelmed.
No!
Incendio!
No.
I think that one hurt.
No, don't! Had enough? You're easier to spot than an
I forgot what spell it.
Release! Accio. Stop that!
Incendiary.
Oh, this works.
Still no match for me. What?
Não sei falar. Não. Are they done? Overkill. Did I
Just happened. I've
blew
never
him
been
up?
accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
That student there just... Oh, it's a peaceful day. You're near the water. And the people just eating each other here.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff, brilliant potioneer, has her own shop in Nocturne Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens.
I have to put it here.
My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared!
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
I guess I have to lit them up in order. Each order, maybe. I don't know, it doesn't show.
Incendio.
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
Did I set them on fire or something?
Incendio.
Curious. The
Okay.
pyres are back where they started.
Is this by triangle? It was that one that didn't work, I think.
Incendio.
This worked as well. Or there are just 3.
Clearly, all 3 of these pyres are meant to be lit.
It's maybe timed.
Incendio.
Okay, it was just timed.
Yes, how beautiful! What a day! I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Okay, so these are the Merlin trials that I saw before.
A portrait in our common room wants to talk to you. It's Eldritch Diggory. He used to be the Minister for Magic, I think.
Oh, nice. Maybe now I can do that. Okay, I also have to go, so that will be on another stream. Oh, this area looks very nice.
Wonder who lives here.
I wouldn't mind live here myself. Looks really nice.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
Guess I'll do this side quest the next time. Okay, so I have to go. See you on next stream. Bye bye.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.